Saltivka or the Saltivka Masyv, Ukrainian, Russian, is a large residential area located in the northeastern region of Kharkiv in eastern Ukraine. It occupies a substantial portion of Moskovskyi District and part of Kyivskyi District and Nemyshlyanskyi districts. It is sometimes referred to as Saltivka Masyv, as it unites several different neighborhoods which contain similar residential areas. The name of the neighborhood is derived from the road that leads to Staryi Saltiv and Verkhniy Saltiv in Vovchansk Raion. Saltivka is bounded by the floodplain north of the Kharkiv River along the east regional road to sovkhoz Ukrainka and Kulynychi village, the River Nemyshlya in the south, Marshal Batytsky and Yakir streets to the west, and the market at Kharkiv Metro station Akademika Barabashova. The county is so named because of the road that runs from the center of the city of Kharkiv, the Old Saltiv highway. Prior to the 1960s, Saltivka was called Saltivsky village, and consisted of a few small scattered areas with three-story buildings, Tyurinka, Stara Saltivka, Shevchenky, Selyshche Imeni Kirova. Despite its reputation as a deprived residential area with outdated and dilapidated housing, more than a third of Kharkiv's total population resides within its boundaries. Saltivka was conceived from the start as a purely residential neighborhood according to the Soviet concept of creating so-called sleeping districts in large industrial cities. According to various estimates, some 400 to 800,000 inhabitants live in Saltivka, making it one of the largest residential areas in Ukraine. Saltivka has almost no industrial compounds, but there are many shops and markets for residents. The neighborhood includes one of the largest warehouse markets in Ukraine near the subway station named after Akademika Barabashova. The Barabashov marketplace, according to some sources, is the largest in Europe. Residential development was initiated by the Institute Hyperabad in 1963. Saltivka's panel residential buildings typically have 9, 12, and 16 floors, and more rarely, 5 floors. Separate high-rise buildings were constructed from 1967, and construction on the bulk of the buildings in Saltivka began in the 1970s. Zurablovsky Hydropark, a recreational space. Victory Park, founded in honor of the 40th anniversary of Victory Day in 1985. Cinemas Kronberg, Kinoland, Poznan. Monuments, Hero of the Soviet Union Shuranin at the intersection of 50 years of VLKSM Avenue and Guard Shuranintsy Street, Lomonosov Monument, Tractor Obudivniki Prospect. Sports, home field of American football team Texas. Exhibition Center Rodmir, near Metro Station Akademika Barabashova. Saltivka is linked to the city center by the Kharkiv Metro Saltiv line from Station Hero of Truda and Station Historic Nemyshlya. In all, 4 subway stations serve the Saltivka neighborhood. The Saltiv tram depot is also located in the area, on Leo Tolstoy Street. The tram depot was once the largest in the former Soviet Union, with an area of 20.8 hectares. There are also many trolley, bus, and marshrutka, minibus, stations and lines that serve the area.